More than 1 million undocumented dreamers are hoping that the nation's highest court is actually on their side.
The Supreme Court is about to hear arguments on the Trump administration's decision to end an immigration program that's preventing thousands of undocumented people from being deported.
WJZ is live tonight. Paul Gessler is at City Hall, where hundreds of DACA recipients and supporters stopped on their way to Washington. Paul?
This group started its march at the Statue of Liberty and stopped here this afternoon. A Baltimore woman is listed in that lawsuit against President Trump and his administration, set to be heard Tuesday afternoon. Maria Perales-Sanchez spends her days at Impact Hub in Baltimore.
That's good.
Working on legal cases for migrant workers.
When they come here, they have all the rights that any human being deserves.
The recent Princeton graduate came to the U.S. with her mother from Mexico when she was 8 years old.
I am one of many stories.
Sanchez's name is listed on a case to be heard Tuesday by the U.S. Supreme Court as it hears arguments on the Trump administration's decision to end Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA. The estimated 700,000 children brought to the U.S. without documentation, known as Dreamers, could be subject to deportation.
For millions and millions of folks, this is their home. And I think everybody should have the ability to choose where their home is.
Which is why,
we will keep fighting.
Ahead of next week's case, she joined other dreamers and activists outside Baltimore City Hall. Marchers who started in New York on their way to Washington, D.C. to hear arguments and voice support.
This is affecting communities in every town and every city all across the country.
For Sanchez and hundreds of thousands of others, their future rests in next week's arguments.
These folks have their own U.S. citizen children, have families, have communities that are part of them. So it's not just going to affect us. I think it's really going to affect the nation.
Back live outside City Hall, CASA of Maryland estimates there are about 2,000 DACA recipients in the Baltimore region. Oral arguments before the U.S. Supreme Court are set to begin Tuesday, November 12th at 10 a.m. For now, reporting live outside City Hall, I'm Paul Gessler for WJZ.